Hello and welcome back to the channel. So I finally did it. I've gone and bought myself a smoke detector. I've been after buying one of these for quite a long time. So if you're in the market for buying one of these, I'm going to be opening up this box, showing you exactly what's inside it. There is a link in the description of where I got this particular unit from. This was from Amazon. The unit itself is a Solary SD306, which I've been reliably informed looking at the reviews that it's one of the better units. So I think what we'll do is we'll get this open, have a little look what's inside, and then get it out on the car, all set up, and see if I've got any vacuum leaks. So we open up the box. So there's a nice little bit of polystyrene foam. Oh, some instructions. I think we'll be taking a look at those. So what have we got here? Looks like some kind of insertion device. Yeah, so I'm assuming that's going to go into an intake. It's quite cool. Looks like the pipe itself. This is an inflatable bladder, so you can, I think it's called a bladder, so you can essentially insert that up an exhaust or into another orifice. Sounds painful. Give this a bit of pump and it will expand, so that's quite useful. Power cable, some little bungs that allow you to block off certain holes and things like that. An oil bottle, a hook to hook it, and I believe that is it's a tool. I can't remember exactly what it's for, but we'll find out shortly. And then you've got the actual unit itself. So I went for this particular one, which is, as I said before, the 306 model, because I believe it's got a variable air valve here, so you can actually adjust the amount of flow. And I think it's also got a ball here which will rise up and down, so when it creates a vacuum, if there's any leak, it's going to show you the sort of severity of the leak, and that's, I believe, how that works, but we'll find out. You've also got your power connector there, which plugs in and your on-off switch, and at the very top we've actually got the filler itself for the oil. So a pretty clean unit, quite nice size actually, looks relatively well made. So I think we'll get this set up and have a little look. So it gives you a little tip guide which is quite useful. So it says, for first use, add 30 millilitres of smoke oil, in this case it's going to be baby oil, for the smoke generator. So 30 ml is going to go into here. When the smoke oil is running low and no longer producing smoke, add a further 10 to 20 millilitres of oil. And then the third tip on here is avoid adding too much fuel or oil, as this may result in poor smoke effect. So we don't want to be flooding it. The bottle itself is actually marked with the millilitres, so it's going to be relatively easy to ensure this is accurate. So I'll quickly fill the bottle up and we'll get filling. I filled up my little bottle with about 30 millilitres of baby oil, and I'm just going to unscrew this top cap. I have to say the build quality of this is actually quite good. It's way better than I thought it was going to be. And I'm just going to now fill up. So next thing I want to do is just screw in the hook. Pretty straightforward. And we'll just take a look at some of the accessories. Go up to the pipe itself. You've got like a collet that goes around the pipe. The pipe itself then just pushes straight on, and then that tightens down, which crimps the pipe into position. So it prevents any kind of leaks, and it also prevents the pipe from being able to accidentally snag off, which you don't want. I'm not going to over tighten that, but that feels pretty good to me. So you've got quite a long pipe, which is fantastic. You can see here it's fairly long. And then you have a tapered sort of nozzle end, which I'm guessing then allows you to plug into all the other accessories. Wanting to use this particular accessory, you'd plug this in there, insert this into wherever it needs to be inserted. Make sure you lock down the air valve, and then it will expand and form a seal around whatever you need to have it form a seal around. So an exhaust would be a good thing, because you can also use these to test for exhaust leaks as well. And then when you're done, you just unscrew, and then away you go. So that's pretty neat. And then of course you have this one, which you can plug straight into a, once you've removed the EVAP sensor on your car, you can plug this straight into the inlet, which then with that plugging into there as well, you can sort of pressurise the system that way, which is quite nice. Yeah, all in all, quite impressed with this kit. So what I think we'll do now is we'll get this all moved out to the car, get it all plugged in, and see how it performs. The hook itself is designed so that it will actually hang from the bonnet, which is quite neat, and that's why you've got a relatively long pipe. I think the only other thing I'm going to do is take off the engine cover. So with these cars, there are a maze of vacuum lines, and you'd be surprised how a vacuum leak can cause your vehicle to run really, really badly. So I'm hoping this is going to be a really worthwhile investment. So I think the first thing we'll do is we'll get this powered up, and we'll see exactly how well it works and how much smoke you're actually going to get from it. I'm hoping quite a lot. So we'll just get access to the battery compartment, which for the life of me I can't remember how to lift up. Oh, there it is. Little clips at the back. Give you a fairly long battery or power cable, which is nice. You can't get this round the wrong way either. It can only go one way. It's what they call a figure of 8 lead. So we'll hook negative to negative, and the positive, or the red, goes onto your happy cable, positive cable. And we've actually was actually on, so we'll see what sort of smoke we get. So actually a fair amount, actually, if you can see that. Oh, it's quite impressive. A little bit stinky. Yes, that's quite an impressive amount of smoke. So one thing I have just noticed is it's quite a weighty item, and what's actually happening in my case is it's actually pulling the bonnet down, because my bonnet is on a sort of hydraulic ram. So it's worth noting that the weight of it may well bring your bonnet down if you haven't got a bonnet stay, should I say. I'm going to use the cone shaped accessory. I'm going to go straight into the air intake, and I'm just going to clamp it off. Don't necessarily think it needs clamping, but the tighter I can make this, the better, really, I think. In fact, I don't think the clamp will actually do anything because the cone is tapered, but I don't know if it hurts or not. I might just end up pushing it out, but if we can get a good seal, all the better. So that seems to be in there nice and tight. And we'll get this end, plug it in. And I think what we'll just do is turn her on and see exactly what happens. It's going to take a minute or two for the air or the smoke to build up. And what I'm going to be doing now, whilst that happens, is start to look for any signs of smoke. And I can already see it bellowing out of here. So clearly where this pipe is connecting, it's not sealing particularly good. I've just pushed it back on actually, so that's now made a seal, so that's okay. Just think that just needs tightening up. No, so far so good. Don't appear to have any leaks. Certainly got plenty of smoke in there because you can sort of see it bellowing out when I just move this slightly. And clearly I need to tighten that up, so I'm glad that was spotted. But otherwise, very impressed. I'm not, I don't know why I'm upset that I haven't got any vac leaks to show you, but everything appears to be good. Excellent. So the last little bit that I want to show you is how we use the airflow. So what this does is actually increases and decreases the amount of flow that the unit can actually output. So I'll try and demonstrate that. It's a little bit tricky on a windy day. So unit's on and we can see at the moment we've got kind of forced smoke under pressure. As I rotate this, it's going to close off the airflow. So now we're getting more smoke but less flow, if that makes any sense, because I've actually now turned it right off. So there you go, that's off, and now on. Loads of smoke, as you can see. And then as I increase the pressure or increase the flow, it comes out at a faster rate, which in effect is going to pressurize your system. So yeah, making loads of good little smoke signals here, which is quite cool. Am I impressed with the unit? Absolutely. I mean, that is more than enough smoke you're ever going to need to detect any problems in your vac lines. So I'll just turn this off for a moment. So yeah, I think I paid about 70, 80 quid for this, which is not bad at all. So link in the description. Very impressed with it. I've got no vac leaks, so I'm happy. If I'm doing this wrong, please say in the comments. I'm sure somebody else will tell me where else I can insert this. So for my initial testing I've just done now, I can't recommend this enough. This smoke output is amazing, way more than I actually thought it was going to. There's going to be lots of uses for this moving forward when I get involved in other projects, in other cars and bikes and things like that, so I can't wait to use it. Would I recommend it? Well, absolutely. For £80 you can't really go too far wrong. You know, for the amount of time saved when you're trying to look for vacuum leaks, this is going to be absolutely invaluable. So I'm really pleased I bought it. I hope somebody finds this useful and may just encourage them to explore the possibilities of getting something themselves. If you like the content, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, then you might want to consider subscribing. I really do appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one.